Crockett Medical Center has been keeping Crockett and Houston County healthy since 2018 with quality health care in a family-friendly environment. We offer a 24-hour emergency room, physical and occupational therapy, family medicine, general surgery, and so much more. Lab services, inpatient care, and walk-ins are always welcome at our clinic. Located at 1100 East Loop 304 in Crockett, or call us at 936-546-3891. At Crockett Medical Center, our number one priority is your health.
Coach Horn, you're in your third year now here at Latexo.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things you told me was the longer you're here, the more you're able to develop players sort of from junior high all the way through. Got a freshman here today, as a matter of fact. How are you feeling 2 and some odd 3 years in?
Oh, very confident. We are playing very good volleyball right now. We are really doing well offensively. We call it attacking. We're doing very well that way, and it's because of the girls being so comfortable in our offense and what we're doing. You mentioned that we have a freshman, and she's one of our better hitters, and she moved right in from the 8th grade as a freshman into our varsity, and we've been able to just cruise on with it.
So, Coach, you've done some tournaments. You've taken on some pretty tough teams.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the attack has been important, as you said. What do you look for, or what are you trying to achieve with this team, with these girls? Is it athleticism? Is it spirit? Is it all the above?
Well, the first thing that we've been able to accomplish this year is we all get along. All the girls, it's a cliche that we're a family, but we really are a family this year with these girls. So that's the first thing that we've been able to accomplish as a group, and that goes all the way through our junior high as well. These ladies are big sisters, we call it, for our junior high girls. So they go to their games and watch those little girls and stuff too. So that's the first thing, and then the second thing is competitiveness. If you want to be on the starting crew, if you want to be on varsity, you have to be able to compete. And that's the big word that we've lived by this year, is that we are competing. Even the games that we've lost to some pretty good, state level teams. We were able to compete with them, unlike the years before, where it was pretty brutal as far as the number of points that we scored, or how we scored our points, so forth.
You have one of your freshman stars injured a little, I understand. Can you give us an update on that?
Yes, sir. She rolled her ankle at club tryouts this weekend. Like I said, family issue. Immediately she texted me and showed me a picture and said this is what happened, so that I could plan for practice on today and so forth, and the girls would know what's happening. But that's part of the game. Injuries. We never worry about people who get injured. We just try to roll on and do the best we can with the girls that we have taken over for.
How do you feel about the game coming up tomorrow night?
Oh, very confident. In fact, the two young ladies beside me, right now in the positions they play, they split time front row and back row on the left. The young lady that's injured, she's a left, so they'll just roll and they'll play front and back in that left position. And so we won't have any problems tomorrow night at all, I don't foresee.
Ms. Parrish, tell me a little bit about how you feel you've been playing this year.
I think I've been doing well. I came back freshman year from being off out of school for a year, so I struggled a little bit freshman year, and then I think with Coach Warren's help, I definitely did get better on my attacks, and I actually can pass well now, and I just overall think that I've done pretty well.
How are you going to feel the shoes on left, like Coach was saying, playing for this man?
Well, him putting us both on back row and front row and splitting it, I think that it's prepared us for something like this, so that I'm pretty confident about us both. I think that we'll both do very well.
Now, you are a sophomore this year, I think?
Yes, sir.
Classes already get a little harder. I know you're already in Spanish 2.
Yes.
You know this. How are you finding it this year, juggling classes and sports and all the other stuff you have going on?
Well, we have new rules with the work, so we have more time to get them done, and the teachers are definitely more understanding this year, I feel like. So it hasn't been very overwhelming yet, but that doesn't mean it won't get that way. But so far, it's been pretty well.
So, Miss Dice, how about you? How are you feeling about filling in with Miss Parrish and working the left side of the court?
Like she said, I feel like Coach Horn did prepare us very well for this type of thing to happen, and I feel like that we will both do good and we will not crack under pressure.
How has the pressure been this year so far with the weightlifting, the running, the practicing, the schooling?
It's been a little rocky or a little tough, but it's getting better slowly. And with me and Kimmy competing, it's brought me out of my shell back into, I've been getting better. So basically, with all this pressure, it's really just made me better as a person and a player.
Junior this year, right?
Yes, sir.
So have you already started to think what comes after high school, or is that still a long way away?
I have choices and options, but right now I'm just trying to get through this first month of junior year.
So, Miss Smith, Madeline, Smith, tell us what happened here.
I was at a club tryout this weekend, and I came down wrong over an attack I was going for.
What do the experts, the doctors say?
It is sprained, but hopefully I'll be back in by 2 weeks.
A couple weeks. How does it feel to be a freshman on the varsity squad? That's certainly not common. That's got to be a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it can be overwhelming at times, but at the same time, I think it's good for me and the other freshmen on the team because it makes us strive more for our positions.
Talk a little bit about the transition from junior high to high school.
It's a big transition for sure. Competition is a lot more, but I think that's good for us. It comes in with our attitudes and playing strong as a team together.
What pointers have you been able to give these two ladies when they go out there and fill your shoes?
I think, like they said, they're pretty prepared. There's not really much I can tell them. I think we all work pretty good as a team, and our communication has really grown over the summer, over workouts and just being together and team bonding.